Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. We're here checking out a new map called Dakota. And this is a 4X map, rolling prairies, 75 fields, start from scratch only. I didn't catch that, so we did start off in new farmer mode and you don't get anything except not as much money. So we did actually start, like I usually do with these, at $1 million. There are no farms on the field, or no farms on the map, I'm sorry. But there is, let me get into my flight mode. There is a small town in the center of the map, which is where we are at and where you start. Of course, you got your farm shop, repair shop, looks like a grain elevator, silo system type of deal. Sell points, animal farmer or animal dealership with, I'm assuming, what you can buy for a pig farm or something like that. But yeah, this design is for multiplayer in a big community, hence the lack of pre-made farmyards and the overall small file size of the map. Again, there are no pre-made farms. You have to make them yourself. Purchase your farmland and have at it. Let's see here. As you can tell, there is quite a bit of fog in the area. At least down here in the central part. Out here in the fields, not so much. But it seems to be foggy down in the town. There is an option if you would like to play the map with no fog. There is an environmental or environment.xml file you can download. That is linked on the kingmods.net part of where you can find this map. So if you go to kingmods.net, you can search for Dakota 4X and you should be able to find it. And of course, he does have a link as well. If you have any issues, you can report him to his Discord. That is Dakota Farmer, that is. So, and just to prove to you that you don't own anything, we did, like I mentioned, we did start off in new farmer mode, which generally allows us to see, you know, what you may own or not own. But let's see here. I see 72, so there's minimum 72 fields, which is crazy. That's a lot of fields. And I have no idea where I would want to start to build my farm. Actually, that's not true. I may end up doing it somewhere near one of these lakes that are on the map. Why? Well, why not? Let's see here. So, just for the sake of it, field 13 here, 11.5 acres, 280,000. 78 acres, 1.9 million. And it's crazy, but I mean, honestly, that might be a little bit more realistic than what I'm thinking. So, there's farmland 71, $500,000 for 23 acres, 113 acres. 2.7. So yeah, I mean, definitely not cheap by any means. And if you're starting off even with $1 million, you're going to be better off just buying something like field 13, 71, even then, 22 maybe your best choice. So you can start building, you know, you have 12 acres to build a farm. Not to mention trying to get enough money so you can then, you know, well, granted, there's plenty of fields here to do contracts to earn that money. So that way you can actually get all of your equipment. But, I mean, these are just crazy size fields to me. But I love it at the same time. Just kind of zooming around the map just to take a look at the rolling hills part of it. And I love the fact that there are rolling hills and it's not just complete flat land. I'm not a fan at all of flatlands. I mean, there's a time and a place for it. So, like, for a smaller map, yeah, you could technically do this, you know, take a quarter of this and make it flatland and argue, well, that's just where the way that, you know, this particular part of the county is. So, I haven't really raised in height, but we're almost getting onto ground level here. Which, up here in the tree line, we are on ground level. So, we are still in the map, and we have touchdown. So, and the fact that, you know, we do have a nice roadway here. I suppose that's not an actual bridge. But, not complaining, just kind of questioning. It looks like there is a decent roadway system here. So this is field, what'd I say? 13. This is the one field that's like, what, 200,000, 300,000? That could you build or buy and build on? I think 71 was the 500,000 one. Oh, and there's the other field. The one I think it's like 200,000. It's the smaller one. So at the very least, if you had your farmyard and you put your home towards the back here, you at least have a tree line between that and the field behind you. But it is nice because I'm just looking at everything. All the fields do have road access for the most part. Yeah, and there's a road going down through here. So you don't need to worry about cutting through fields. Because I know there are some maps out there that, in order to try to keep from having just pure massive fields, they kind of break everything into smaller fields, but don't give you easy access to them. So for these to all have road access, kind of, sort of, I mean, they're next to a road, but I don't see any actual access points into the field, you know, like a little gravel path or anything like that. You know, spots that are well worn in from constant use year after year. Yeah, those. That's the only thing I would make a couple changes on. I can't say for certain how I'm going to build. Oh, passing a school bus. I'm like, that's odd. But yeah, traffic passes slower vehicles. So. And I do like the look and feel of this. It is interesting, though, that down here, there is a cloud just hanging out up there. But this is the only thing that has the buildings, so. Yeah. Not much to this map, to be honest. It is a 4X, so if you have a buddy or a friend that you like to play with, you know, I'd definitely give this a shot. Yeah, there we go. That tree line over there was looking a little funky, so I had to render it in a little bit more. Interesting that that's not fully rendered in, but we can just about clearly see the line down there and over there and over there. So I don't know. When I say clear, it's like, I mean, you can actually see it. Whereas this one, it's still rendering in. So that's really weird to me. Anyway, like I said, go check this out. If you want to find it, like I said, you can find it on kingmods.net. Not sponsored, not affiliated with them. It's just a mod site that I use. So it is suitable for servers, but not consoles. No idea if they're going to be bringing it to Mod Hub, in-game Mod Hub, that is. I have no idea. It doesn't say. It's possible that they may not. So I do love the fact that, well, kind of like the fact that they have this tree line all the way around, but they have the look and feel of farmland that kind of goes with what's already here. Kind of surrounding the map for the most part. I do like that. It's not just completely cut off and looking awkward. That just looks weird with the way it's rendered in and no buildings. But we know that's where the town is at, so. But yeah, I just found this. They actually did just do a update to this. They've actually done several updates. Looks like this was initially released as a beta back in middle of December. Actually, December 19th. And they've had, let's see here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like 11 updates to this. So the last update they changed the shop icon. The shop icon teleport fix made the repair portion of the shop inaccessible, so we are reverting it. Map grass changed back to meadow, and apparently there were floating rocks. So if you are already playing on this, and you didn't realize there was an update, as of the release of this video, I believe it should be 6 days prior to the release of this video. 4 days prior to me recording it, but you guys really don't know when I'm recording it. Anyway, I think that's all we're gonna do on this map. I look forward to actually getting into here and finding a spot to kind of build my own farm and kind of get accustomed to it, get a little playtime on it. So definitely gonna be doing a few those must be some rocks that they were talking about possibly floating. Yeah, those are just rocks just sitting there chilling. Probably big rocks that were pulled from the field, I think is the idea behind that. But yeah, I look forward to kind of get some playtime. Definitely going to be doing contracts and such on this map. But guys, as always, if you happen to like what you see, if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post and not just select a few here and there. If you made this part of the video, guys, I want to say thank you, and I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. And I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week, and we will catch you in the next episode. So as always, take care. Peace.